Hey everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the multimeter, as you can see right over here, and also the benchtop power supply. Now starting with the multimeter, you can see that there are 4 different slots in which you can put down the cables. The common one is something that you will always going to use no matter what the measurements are going to be. So let's go ahead and put one of the cables in the common. Also notice that I'm not using the standard multimeter cables because the tips are something like this, which are not very useful for our practicals. However, you can always find cables like this, and they have a little hook on the top which you can use to connect with the breadboard or some components. Now if you want to measure the voltage, you will be using this slot right over here. However, if you want to measure current, which is in microamps or even some milliamps, you will use this slot. Or otherwise, if your current is expected to go in a couple of amperes, then you will use this slot. As such, you can also see the different modes that you can select on the multimeter, and they are respectively AC voltage, DC voltage, resistance, diode, current measurement, and again the current measurement in different scale. Now let's go ahead and hook this up with a couple of other cables that we will connect to the benchtop power supply soon. Also, let's put this to DC voltage mode. As you can see right now, it is just a few millivolts of noise, nothing else. I will also use, let's say, channel number 2. So now turn on the power supply. You can find the switch right over here. It will take a few seconds to boot up. Now, as you can see right now, the highlighted mode is this one. You can use channel number 2 from here, and you will see that the selection marker has jumped to the voltage in channel 2. Now I will just go ahead and type in 5 volts, so that will be 5.00 and enter. And as you can see right now, I have this to set up at 5 volts. I can also set the current limit, and I will set it to just 0.1 amp. So right now I have my power supply all set up, and the final step will be to turn it on. And as you can see, the multimeter displays of 5 volt right now. So that is basically it for your benchtop power supply and multimeter setup. There are also a few additional things that you can do. For example, you can go source setting, and you can have some additional options in that. For example, there is overcurrent rotation and things like that. You can also just choose to go back, go for the output settings, and there are a few another settings, that how much time do you want between on and off, or how many seconds do you want it to turn on after. Most probably you will not be using any of these settings, and there are some other things that you can do with it as well, but for this course right now, knowing this much of setup is enough. Thank you.